So you can play several instruments, including guitar and piano. Mm-hmm. Did you start playing both at a young age?
I started with piano when I was about 5, and did classical piano till my early teens. And then I started jazz piano, and then did 2 years of jazz at university as well, where I focused on piano and voice. And then just realized after 2 years that I didn't want to be a jazz pianist. Okay. I wanted to be a songwriter. So I quit. But then as a teenager I picked up guitar as well, because it's easier to travel with a guitar. You can't always have a piano. And then along the way I've picked up a few other instruments, but I'm a real hack. I'm a real amateur, like the accordion. I'm a very bad clarinetist. Yeah, that's about it.
Okay. So when did you start singing and writing lyrics?
I think I remember, I can't remember, I watched a film when I was 12 or 13 years old, and I remember there was a very poetic element to the film, and I remember it hit me, and I'd always loved reading, and my mom would always give me these books. Like I remember reading Hermann Hesse, when I was young too, and that movie, I wish I could remember what it was. It was probably some cheesy movie, but I remember starting to write little poems. Probably they're horrible now when I was to read them, but it was the first foray into words, and then I really started writing songs. I think I was 15, 16 when I started just learning cover songs like everybody, and then you slowly venture and start doing your own. And then I was in a very jock high school. Like the arts programs were pretty bad. I think the theatre program was good, but there was no music program. And then I got injured and the doctor said I had to stop sports for a year, I think when I was 16. And that's when I just totally, okay, well, I'll do music again. And then started writing, and then I think there was some talent show at school. And that was my first moment of playing my songs for an audience, and experience that sort of connection with an audience through something of your own creation was a very enlightening moment for me. Yeah.
And did you immediately think, I want to do this professionally?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I think once I'd given up my hopes of being a professional football player, which was around the same time, then they and my parents always said, okay, we'll support you, but you have to get a university degree. So I went to university and got that, but was always continually doing music on the side. And then also went to jazz school halfway through and tried to do both for a while. But that was, and I studied literature as well, so it wasn't too far.
All close together.
Yeah.
Can you articulate what it's like to be on stage and to play your own songs? Are there any words to describe the connection to the audience?
Well, I think it's a good question because it's often depends on the night. I've been doing this for, 26 years now, touring and doing shows, and so, I've had nights where it was horrible, where you don't have a connection with the audience, and you're playing some bar in the middle of Canada, and everybody's drunk and wants rock music and don't want these introspective folk songs. So in those moments, it's kind of like, oh boy, paying my dues. But when it's good, it's probably one of the happiest moments for me, where you're up there doing your thing and somehow it connects with people. And so you have, anywhere between 45 minutes and an hour and 15 minutes where you can really, the rest of the world stops. And I think that's maybe what I love the most about it. is that you can really commit to something so completely and just be there in the moment, and that's the only thing that matters. And that's very liberating. You can feel an audience incredibly well, I find. And so, you know, your fourth, fifth song in, and you're realizing, oh, maybe we need to do something different here to increase this connection. Or if you feel the connection's fading, maybe is there something else, you know? So that part of your brain is active, is working. Mm-hmm. But it's also just part of your role as a performer. There's some people that go on stage and it's extremely introspective, you know, it's almost like they block out the audience and just do what they do. And I respect that. I really, really do. That's not, I guess the way I grew up as a performer, that just wasn't the way I grew up as a performer. So I just approach it a bit differently.